Welcome back to Inside the Pot House Hustle. This ain't no cooking show. This is a blueprint. Right here is where flavor meets strategy, where culture gets a check, and hustle gets structured. We not just feeding people. We're building something that lasts. Every bowl, every plate, every late night shift on this trailer. That's equity. That's legacy, and on our terms. Last show, last episode, we talked about shoebox money and how to build a brand and how everything came about. But today, we get into what it really takes to move different in this game. That's right. Not just to sell our food, but to stop selling yourself short. So sit back, take notes, and remember, this ain't no side hustle. This the South hustle.
So that's what I feel like. That's what I should do with this one because I know I've already talked to it. I already kind of explained myself in the way about marketing, and I also explained myself in a way about you know building your brand. And so, and we also talked about the shoebox money. So I thought it'd be okay to come back and kind of like tie it all together. Yeah, like tie it all together and let them know like how it works together and what makes it come all together in order to stand out.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I just wanted to piggyback off of what I was talking about because again, um, like for an example, you have branding, you have brand.
Okay. So what is the difference?
So branding is how it looks. Branding is how it's pretty much like okay, the Auntie Rose Cafe, the shirt, you see it, you branded it, right?
Okay.
But again, the brand. So when we're talking about the brand, it's how pretty much like the overall of the morals behind it, the stories behind it,
Okay.
why it runs this way, and what what's attached to it
Okay.
from like what I'm saying, an emotional space. So again, I already ran the story about Auntie Rose, the brand.
Okay. So what you're basically saying, like branding, is like you're really telling your story and putting out there, like this is something that you want to have to carry on for legacy is a branding.
Yeah.
And a brand is something like is like a logo, a color, a sign, or something like that.
So again, the brand is what's going to tie everything that Auntie Rose Cafe stands for back to my family, the history, and the culture of how this all started.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
the branding is what people are going to actually see to notice, okay, there goes Auntie Rose
So
Cafe.
it's something that's visually that
Yeah.
they can see. Okay, gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
That
So,
means like a McDonald's with a M sign, then you know that once you automatically see it, you know that's a McDonald's.
yeah, but I wanted to be able to explain to them what the people fall in love with, which is I did in the other episode.
Yes.
But I also wanted to clarify it because I don't want to have people thinking it isn't a branding. Because yeah, you need the branding or to bring the look,
To life.
yeah, so that people can recognize you
Mhm.
when they see you.
Right.
But you want people to be talking about you in a good way
Mhm.
when you're nowhere in sight. And that's the
Exactly.
brand. That's the
Okay.
feeling you leave on them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's the experience that they experience with you. And so that's how they connect.
You to that
Yeah.
either service, product,
Yeah, and
okay.
so, I wanted to break that down and tie those loose ends up because I was talking about that and then, even with marketing, a lot of times like for us, right? Like right now I'm going through the whole phase of Souse University.
Okay.
So for us, Souse University is the marketing. And so being right now that it's trending for people, to be selling Souse and things like that.
Okay, so for your listeners, can you give a little more insight of Souse University and how did that come about?
So yeah, honestly, what happens is that I posted a post and a bunch of to be honest, I posted a post and a bunch of our supporters um saw that the actual post was somebody kind of like giving us their opinion about ourselves,
Okay.
and that was okay. I was cool with it. You know, I posted it, but to them they didn't because they support us. They kind of like started, like kind of like leaving bad
Review
comments and stuff
comments.
up under the post, which is I don't feed into that. You know, people have their own opinions, and
Okay.
we need those feedback so we can better ourselves if it is a problem, or because I do understand though you can't please everybody, but in business
Mhm.
you try to create the perfect experience.
Mhm.
So with all of those different inputs and data, you can put it together and build and keep building on it because it's never ending to it.
Right. It's continuing.
And so I need all the feedback, but to our supporters, it would look like somebody's trying to be negative towards us. And
Right.
I appreciate them standing up in the paint, but the reality of it is no, we need that feedback.
Yeah, you
And
welcome all of that.
yeah, and I
Whether it's
want everybody
yeah.
to feel good and understand that they know they can come and support us,
Right.
and they can give their honest feedback about
Yeah.
our services without,
The
being
negative
attacked and
because
stuff
with
like
the
that.
negative, that's people's own personal opinions. You can't like people entitled to their own opinion. So that's what they put out there. So that's you like you said, you welcome it because it's their own opinion. That don't mean it's facts.
Yeah, and so what happens is, long story short, somebody come and came into the comments and was like, "Boy, Auntie Rose, like supporters, they don't play, boy. That they don't play." And then it was kind of like saying that's Souse University
Hmm.
because they know we sell a bunch of different sauces.
Oh,
So I
okay.
took that because it made sense for what our vision is at Auntie Rose Cafe and where we have plans,
Yeah.
we have goals,
Hmm.
and our transition, when we transition from this trailer, it's going to be immaculate.
Okay.
So the grind is the grind for a reason.
Hmm. You
The,
have to start from somewhere.
the
Yes.
position is the position that we hold for a reason.
Hmm.
If we want, if you want to, and this is for people who, um, want to know, if you want to grow a business, I said this before, it's two ways you can scale it. Grow it. Better yet, grow it. You can grow it by financing it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Put a machine behind it and push it and make it go fast. Or you can organically grow it.
Okay.
And so when you finance it, chances are you can put it up fast. You can have all the bells and whistles that's there, right?
Hmm.
But then you you may not get the feedback
That you're
that
looking
want
for.
that you're looking for, or you
Hmm.
can. It can
Yeah.
go either way. But I've learned through my years that it's best to grow organically
Okay.
because when you bootstrap it, mean when you hustle it and you grind it and you grow it, it's more
It's
of
more
a
meaningful because you feel like you put your sweat, your time, everything into it. It's like your baby, like you nourishing it to make it grow up to be a
yeah, no, it is your baby.
yeah.
And so just like a baby, you can't have a child
Hmm.
and then you go across and live in a whole nother country and leave your baby solo
Right.
to to try to grow up on his own.
No, right. You have to be there to nurture it and
And
to
and so not only is that the reason, but you have to actually learn the business.
right.
And when you're talking about touching people from everywhere, you have to stay in the business long enough to know the ins and outs of it.
So basically, you have to be hands on.
And so then when you start putting people in position, you would know exactly what to tell them to do, or you will show them exactly what to do. And therefore, when people come to your product or your service, it's going to be just like they're dealing with you within a totally different human. And so that's why it's important for me to grow it organically.
Okay.
Because, and another reason, financially, you want to be able to sustain the business.
Okay.
To go through the hurdles, the ups and downs, to get through the losses and the wins. So when you have that data, which is that information, you know how to
navigate.
when it's time to put the money behind it, the finances behind it, and the resources, you'll know how to, because
you have the information to
instead of you pay to make it happen.
Right, exactly.
Right? And so that's where I'm at with it. And so that's basically where Souse University comes in at too. But I think I was gonna talk a little bit on that, but I'm gonna hold that to the last.
The truth is, if you don't put yourself out there, the people don't know you, people can't show up and won't be able to show out for you. So always be willing to put yourself out there. Because it's like this, right? In any situation, any business, any product, service you're trying to put out there, you're trying to service the people, you're trying to push your product, I'm going to explain something to you. If you're not willing to put yourself out there, it's just like sitting in your home in a closet with the door closed. Nobody knows you there. The people on your next block may not know you, and I'm pretty sure the people down the street don't know you. So if they don't know you, they don't know you exist, might as well hang it up. Put yourself out there. Outwork the work. Grind. It's all a hustle. That's how we make it happen. I'm gonna let you go. Let me shut it down. That's it for Inside the Pot, Souse Hustle. If you caught something real in this one, apply it. If it stirs something in you, don't just sit on it. Because over here, the hustle don't sleep and the sauce don't spoil. This ain't just food. It's the way we move. It's our foundation. This ain't just flavor. It's for emotion for us. That's, So whether you're in the kitchen, the trailer, or just trying to figure it out, one thing we're going to always say, stay humble, stay hot, and stay in the pot. We'll see you next Sunday at 9 p.m. Same pot, same hustle, just a little more heat.